Hey, what's up, guys? This is Sean coming to you with my number 6 MLM frustration. And this one here, it really hits home for me because the reason I got into the industry was to be able to not have to work for anyone, but most importantly was being able to help out my family. And not being in that position to be able to help out my family when they even needed me, whether it was for support or for some financial issues, or just need to, be able to do something that they wanted to be able to do and didn't have the money to be able to do it. That was something that always just stuck with me. So that's one of my really #1 frustrations on why I actually got into this industry, is not being able to help out my family members. Okay, and most importantly is now I have my family of my own, a little 3-year-old daughter, which will be 4 here real soon, and I never wanted her to have to worry about money. Okay, I've always wanted to be able to leave something behind for her where she didn't have to worry about financial needs, where she could focus on really enjoying life, not necessarily having to worry about struggling to pay her bills, being able to go to school. I've always wanted her to be able to do the things she wanted to be able to do. Second was my parents. They did an awesome job in raising me. They did a wonderful job in providing me the things that I needed as a kid coming up, and still being as a grown man. I've had certain things that happened to me, financially, where I lost my job or things of that nature, and I was able to have their support to help me get back on my feet. And I wanted to be able to give back to them, and that's one of the hardest things to be able to do, well, at least for me, was figuring out what can you do to give your parents that big thank you, bigger than just telling them that I love you, and bigger than just coming over and cutting the grass for them or whatever. I've always wanted to be able to give my parents a house, buy them their own dream car. I always just wanted to be able to buy my parents something of value, and not that it's all about materialistic things, but just being able to show that appreciation with some monetary value, and I felt that this industry was a way for me to be able to do that. I also have my sisters and brothers, and there's times that that they needed some financial help too as well, not really in a bad way, but just just pay their bill or something like that. And it was something as simple as one time, I actually borrowed my sister's car, and I took it over to a friend's house, and it was pretty late at night, and I guess I had to leave the doors unlocked, and someone actually broke into my sister's car and stole her computer. That really hurt, It felt like I actually stole her computer, and I felt responsible, even though I wasn't the thief, and I didn't have the money to pay for her computer. Something, I won't say as small as that, but just something of that nature, Even when I had my job, I didn't have another $2,000 to go buy her another computer and all the accessories that she had with that PC, that laptop. And just things like that, just being able to provide for my family and not being able to help them in the time of need, or just being able to give them something, like I say, with monetary value on it. So that was one of my #1 frustrations, of getting into this business, was not being able to help out my family in the time of need. And now, as I'm growing this business now, I actually have that opportunity to be able to do that, and it feels good to be able to give back, even if it's not a family member. I love helping people, and I hate not being in the position to help an individual even when I want to. It just doesn't feel good, to not be in that position. So, it's really touching to me to be able to give back, to be able to help an individual in the time of need, and typically money can do that. It's sad to say, but money typically can help take away some problems. It doesn't fix everything, but I would say 60% of the time it can help resolve a lot of issues going on in people's lives. So that was one of my frustrations. That's number 6. And if you're looking for a way where you can actually be able to help your family in the time of need, provide for your family, your kids, your parents, sisters or brothers, or even a stranger that may need your help, okay, with some financial issues. I want to actually show you a way where you can actually do that. So just reach out to me. Give me a call, shoot me an email, or head over to my site, makingmoneywithsean.com, and I'll reveal to you some ways that you can actually start taking control over your financial situation, but most importantly, being able to help out the people who's most important to you, as far as family, friends, okay, and being able to provide some solutions to them and be able to help them out in the time of need. So if that's you and you understand where I'm coming from, reach out, let's connect, and let's figure out a way that you can be able to help out the people that's closest to you. I'll see you in the next video. This is Sean Wallace signing off from Denver, Colorado. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Peace.